Okay, so now my microphone's working, I believe. For someone who did radio for a really long time, video technical video setup is not my forte apparently. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it gets better. So, I'm cheating because I'm using the radio station's YouTube channel at the moment. All right, so, and I don't have the ability to focus things, so if it's out of focus or whatever, sorry. Okay, so there it is. So it's behind a little bit. I can't tell if it's giving audio or not. So can you actually hear the audio? Whoever's out there watching, I see 3 concurrent viewers. So 3 people watching. I can hear you. Yay. All right. Well, that's good. All right. Oh, shit. Hold on. So the camera shut off after 30 minutes. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is I used to do this live stream during the pandemic, and I have not set this whole thing up for 5 years now. So bear with. Trying to get this together. All right. So, perfect. You can hear. Yes. You can hear. I'm glad we can hear. All right. So, um, all right. So this is me. I'm Randsanity. And so this is the old radio station's YouTube channel. I have one, which is Randsanity, but I only have 551 followers because I didn't really use that one that much. And I did some ridiculous stuff on there. At the moment, though, I was just a co-star in a YouTube series with Stephen He, the comedian. It's called Day Tripping, Heinz Verified. So if you go to Day Tripping, 2 episodes dropped. The first episode was last Thursday. The second episode was this past Thursday, 3 nights ago. And there'll be 9 episodes total. So you can see that. I'm the driver. So, see, find that amusing. Yeah, that was a trip. So, I'll see if I can get the Randsanity channel up past 551 so I can get it to 1,000 so I can monetize it. This one has like 10,000 because this was, if you go look at the videos that this station has, this is the radio station I owned for decades until someone decided to not make me own it anymore. But there's lots of alternative rock videos from our live studio room called the Big Room, where we had, you name the alternative rock band, and they performed there, I'm sure, at some point. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, so 1 concurrent viewer. So I have 1 person there. So it's either Joey, Cheese, Chess Boy, or Noah Geek from Oklahoma. I don't know which one. 1 of you. 2. So, all right. So I guess I figured out how to make this thing work. So at least that's good. At least it's operating. So you can hear me. Hopefully it sounds okay and the audio is not too low or too high. Again, you know, I'm using all of my radio station stuff. So, R.I.P., one of my favorite live music videos of Clemens. Ugh. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Sucks. There's Joey. Yeah, so Chess Boy's from Columbus, or at least knows Columbus. So, yeah, sorry, man. That was, yeah, that's the thing. That's a thing. It's been very different not being the radio guy. Um, so yeah. Thanks, Chess Boy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I put my heart and soul into that. That was 3 decades of everything. Um, Wish I was still doing it, but that's life had other plans for me, apparently. So that's not what I'm going to be doing anymore. Um, so something different, something completely different. Now, if I can figure this out properly, this because I had this forever, this whole setup. If I can figure this out properly, I am able to put stills and video into it from another output. So I've got 4 inputs. I've got camera 1, which is that one. I've got camera 2, which is this one. Camera 3 is this at the moment, and camera 4 is that at the moment. So I have to get those set up. But these are the first 2 that I just put in because, again, I wanted to kind of get this thing, see if I can get it to work again. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. Now, I don't know, because, again, this is it's been 5 years since I did these live streams, and you can see them if you go to the YouTube channel and you look at the videos. During the pandemic, I did live streams from the radio station's bar forever, for a while, half a year. So we had the bands in, we paid them, we got them to do shows, and that was fun. But I was the producer, the director, stage manager, audio engineer, interviewer, the whole bit, camera person. I had a camera, set up where I was moving my hands and doing that with one hand and pushing the buttons with another. So I have to get back into the feel of it. So this is sort of my practice run. So you guys are getting to enjoy my practice run, or hating it, I don't know, whichever. But I'm going to continue to do this. I need to get my followers up. So since I was just on this this adventure, like I said, I did this thing with Hines and the comedian Stephen He, who was actually a really, really cool dude. I was surprised how genuine he was. Very generous with his time and his personal sort of touch. It was very nice. It was a really, really amazing experience. This production company out of New Jersey, of all places, All That's Good Productions. They were good cats, and then the local guys were Elevate Pictures here from Columbus, Ohio. It was fun. It was a good thing. So yes, if you want to check it out, again, it's Day Trippin', like TRIPPIN, Heinz Verified with Stephen He, and I was the driver. I was the guy behind the wheel. So I don't have a lot of screen time in the beginning. I think I get more as I go on. I don't know, but hey, it was a very fun. It was a fun adventure when I really needed an adventure. I've been a little adventureless without the radio station, so that's been a thing, to say the least. So I will try and do some interviews with people and some other stuff. I don't know if I'll stay on this channel or not. I might move it to the Randsanity channel once I can actually go to it, when I get approved. How's the audio? Is audio okay? Too soft, too loud? I think I can adjust it. I got this new, instead of using the SM58, the old big clunky ones, this is an EV ND76. So it's supposed to be a really good mic, as good as the SM58s or the SM70s that we used for the radio station forever, but it's supposed to be a good mic. So you tell me. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't get to hear this. I have to figure that part out. A little soft. All right. Jill Lewis. Is that the Jill Lewis I know? Hi, Jill Lewis. Okay, let me see if I can boost the audio up a little bit. I'm sure I can figure that out somehow. Let's see. Audio. Let's see. audio. Maybe that's better. No. Let's see. Yes. Up. Up. Testing. Better. Louder. Is that better? Is that a little more robust? Is that a little better? Yes, I know Jill Lewis. There you go. Look at that. A little soft. All right. Well, like my mind at this point. Buckeye Brian. Hi, Buckeye Brian. How are you? So, yes, better now. The audio's better. Brought it up a little bit. Don't sound so too quiet. All right. Cool. Fun. So, yeah, so this is my basement. This is actually my basement. Believe it or not, it really is. This is my tool room with all my stuff. I'll change all the backgrounds eventually and get more things in it, but that's power tools behind me, and then over here is, you know, nuts and bolts and electrical and plumbing. It even says it right on there. So, so yes, that's my stuff. So that's what I've been doing lately, is actually playing handyman. So going on whatever adventures I can at this point. It's a wild ride, man. I'm telling you, this is some wild stuff going on. It's very interesting. Breakaway Festival was this weekend, and I did not go to it. I did not go to Muirfield this weekend, which again was something I used to do all the time. So it's very strange being out of sort of the spotlight. I just discovered Conan O'Brien Must Go, and I'll tell you what, that is, I think that's reminiscent of how my mind works and what I kind of envision. This adventurous kind of thing. So I'm trying to figure that out. So you'll have to bear with me best you can, because again, this is new. I mean, it took me quite some time. Was it 11:52? Oh damn! Well, it's not like I have to go to work in the morning. I mean, I do have to go to work, but it's not like I have to get up and go work for somebody. Self-employed. Well, I guess I was always self-employed. But I mean, I had people to answer to. I had employees, coworkers. Now I don't. My coworkers are listening to, I don't know, whatever I listen to throughout the day. I'll throw on a playlist I'll make. I've discovered new music. Discovery is really hard. I miss Tom Butler. I miss Tom finding me new music. Now that I have to do it myself, that sucks. How do you guys do it? Explain that to me. I really want to know. I mean, the radio was kind of made it easy. So I kind of knew where everything was, and I knew all the new music. Man, I can't find new music to save my soul. It's as I always said, it's like, music is this giant stack of paper. And, every single sheet of paper has 100 songs on it, and you have to go through it and find a good song. And, man, it's hard. It really is hard. I don't have the time to do that. I keep falling back on old playlists of stuff that I've already listened to and artists that I listen to. My Shazam has gotten its usage. I definitely am Shazamming more than I've ever Shazammed before. That seems to be a thing. I never really used Shazam, but now it's something because I don't know, because I don't listen to the radio. There's no radio to listen to. If you're like me, there's no radio to listen to in Columbus, Ohio. So I mean, I stream. Sometimes I'll listen to like the Summit, out of Akron. Go Akron. Or EXP. But yeah, man, wow, new music discovery is tough. I really don't know where. I don't know where to find it. Because it's hard. It's hard to find that music, especially good music. Music that I like. I'm very eclectic. I'll listen to just about anything. Just not a huge country fan. Sorry, we'll put that out there. Not a huge country music fan. But yeah, no, it's wow, is this annoying? This is have to get that moved at some point, I guess, right? That's part of the lighting I set up, my pull switch. I didn't realize it's, I'm like, wait, what is that dangling there? Oh, right, it's the pull switch. Remember, my basement. Oh man. So yeah, this is a mess. So I'll have to put the third camera somewhere. What would be the best angle for third camera? Probably like so I can get interviews, because like this is camera one. That's camera one, so that's sort of the main camera. This is camera two, which is the close-up camera. Camera three, I probably should put somewhere, what, over here, shooting this way? This way, if I have an interview, someone would sit across from me there. That way, if I actually did interview somebody, I could have them right there. Does that make sense? And then I can use the still camera or whatever, so I don't know. We'll see. All right. So, yeah, that's what's going on. I've got this set up. I'm using the Blackmagic, the little Mini Pro, so I can use the switcher. I've got my microphone from the radio station. Whoopsie, something turned off. I don't know what that was. I'm still broadcasting, or if the thing went off. Something. Hang on. Monitor stopped working? Hell if I know. All right, now I can't see. Batteries, power saying no, so I can't see what I'm doing. All right, well, that's kind of ridiculous. This is supposed to be the monitor that monitors all the outputs. So I can't see what the hell I'm doing. So, all right, if I'm screwing it up, that's why. Wow, that's not great. All right, I have no... So, why is it doing this? Oh man, I'm telling you what, technology is so fun, so fun. I was playing with Copilot, and because I've been diving into AI a little bit, and if you want to be frightened, there's a thing written by a bunch of smart guys. It's called AI 27. It's about a 90-minute listen to where you can read it. But it basically just talks about how AI is going to kill all of us in like 2 years. It's basically, the Terminator script. It's pretty bizarre. So, yeah, if you really want to dive into something crazy, find AI 27. And, yeah, you'll see. Okay, I'm trying one more time to get this monitor to work. I don't know why it stopped working. It's like supposed to be on. I have no idea. Oh man. It says entering power saving mode. Why is it doing that? It should be getting like stuff, right? Isn't it getting stuff? I'm not sure what it's getting fed by that it wouldn't be monitoring. Maybe because it has to be touched. I don't know. I'm confused. But I can't even see. Like I can't tell if I'm what the actual output is. Oh man, and then there's a delay, so if I look at the YouTube output, that's delayed, so I can't tell. First world problems. Does anyone have any interesting questions they want to ask? I'd be happy to answer an interesting question at this point. I probably am not going to do this too much longer. I can't even tell if both cameras are on. Okay, I guess that one's on still. So I can still see myself over there because I can see the camera, because I can see the little monitor on it. So that one's working. So I can switch back to this one. I'm assuming it's back on over here. If not, that's what happens. So I have no idea why this thing doesn't. This streaming. This is kind of bizarro. Oh man. Why is this monitor? What is going on with this thing? No VGA. Well, it's getting something. I know it is, because it was working fine a minute ago, but I guess it's not. What? No VGA cable. What? Yes, there is. Oh, look there. Uh, now I found it. So apparently there it is. Whoops. So, all right. I guess I'm gonna have to put a zip tie on this or something. So right here, where you can't see, there, which you still can't see. I'll get the third camera, and that'll allow me to show you stuff. But there's the little cable bundle that's right here at my hand. Apparently, I was touching it, and that's what did it. So, hence why it went off the air, or at least my view went off the air. So I don't know what I was doing. So that makes perfect sense to me. Sorry. All right. Well, you're all bored. Update authorized. See, look, it's endpoint protection, so that's not great. Turn that off. So I must be boring you. You're not asking any questions, so I don't know. And what is it, midnight? Yeah, it's like midnight, so it's June 2nd. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. I'm supposed to say it on the first day of every month. Tom Tuber, who used to be the program director. License expired. What the hell, man? I guess it's because it's after midnight, so it's telling me all these things that I should know. Like my shirt? Like my shirt? This is a... Oh, you can't see it that one. This one's better. See? Yeah? See? Art is work. Pay artists. So, I'll have this shirt if you want to buy this shirt, and I'll donate all the proceeds from this shirt to the 934 Gallery. They have a festival in the summertime, 934 Festival. It's on Cleveland Avenue. Good stuff. So, highly suggest making it if you're in the area. Just look up 934 Gallery, 934 Fest. Good fun, lots of bands, a little beer, little vending. Very low key. Lots of art though. Some cool art installations and stuff. So that's what makes it cool. So not bored, but getting ready to head to sleep. Followed your Randsanity page and wishing you the best with the future new content. Thanks, Jess Boy. Appreciate it, brother. Much love. Yes, hopefully I'll start broadcasting on that channel as well. We'll see. We're gonna try and get that going. Once I get this other computer up, I will put some stills in from the Heinz Verified Adventure, and we'll go from there. So, all right. Well, I know it works. I figured out how to do it so far. The R for the Randsanity. Yes. That's what's going on. You know what I can do? I can interview, see if I can get Brian Phillips in here. That would be fun. Or Tom Butler. Tom Butler, okay, so you can help me find music, since I can't find music. I did Shazam band. Let's see, what was my latest Shazam? I did it last night. So my latest Shazam, if I look at my library, was from Bleached. Bleached was the actual band. Think of You. So I didn't really listen to the whole song yet. It was on some TV show. I forget what show I was watching. It was on Netflix or Max or something. It might have been on, what was I watching? I was binging something. It was late. Usually I only watch TV at like 2 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep. My brain doesn't turn off. So it's always something late. So, like now, this is probably when I'll wind up doing my streams. It'll be like late at night after working or doing something. So I think I'm going to try it. Tell me if you think the format would be good if I do, because I don't know if I can actually just make a YouTube channel that's just stuff. I'm thinking if I video and I can intersperse the video and then do sort of a talk over like this live with the videos I do. Like I've got a wine festival coming up on Saturday that it's my wine festival, and you'll have about 1,000 people, but that setup is insane because I have to get the wine delivered, and I had to go get bike racks today and tables, and it takes months of planning to do an event. So that's the kind of stuff like I can share those things with you by sort of narrating it and showing stills and taking video of it. Whereas I think editing the video, which I'm not really adept at editing, I know AI can do it, but I don't know. I'm not ready to give up the control yet to AI. I did take an AI powered car though. I did take a Waymo in California. It was actually pretty cool. Um, we can talk about more of that. I have video of that, and that was hilarious. So, robots are taking over. they're they're going to figure out how to kill us all at some point. I truly believe that. But that is completely for another time, and I think another episode and a deep dive and a deep delve into that. We'll have to see if we can find some really smart person that knows about that stuff to have an interview with them, and they can talk about that stuff. So I think that's going to have to be the format. You'll have to give me your input and let me know, but I think that could be a fun format. Maybe having interviews with interesting people with stuff that I find interesting. Or people that I don't find interesting, which might be even better, because they could just bore me and they won't know, and I'll be playing something else for you guys to watch, and I'll just type something up and we'll have a little fun at their expense. I don't know. We'll figure all this out. So, all right. So I guess I'm going to let everyone go to bed, since you probably have work and lives and other things to deal with, as I do. Sort of tomorrow. Tomorrow's construction day. I've got to go do construction because that's what I do. So I don't know how often I'll stream. Maybe every night. Instead of watching TV, I'll come down here and do this for an hour or something ridiculous. Set the cameras up a little better. Make sure the focus is focus good. I can't tell. My eyes have gotten crappy. I can't see up close anymore. Now I have to wear glasses, which I'm fine with. But I can't tell if my focus is good. I tried my best. I stood something right here and I was like, am I in focus? I can't tell, because it's on manual, not auto, because I don't think these cameras do that. But again, you'll let me know. Or you won't, and I'll just figure it out. Or I won't figure it out. Oh, man. All right, so that's camera one. I'm going to switch them. I don't like that to be camera one. So that's camera one. That's camera two. We'll get camera three. All right. So I guess I will peace out. Do good things. Make someone smile. And I'll wear my DYFJ shirt because I went to Starbucks today. I'm not always going to Starbucks. Rarely. There's one at the station. I had to go down to the station, clean it, work on some stuff, cut the grass. I still have to cut the grass. So that's me outside cutting the grass at the radio station. So you ever drive by and say, was somebody pushing a lawnmower? Yes, that's me. But I digress. Yes, I went to Starbucks, and the line of cars was like around the building, down the street. I went in, there was a couple of people in there. The service was not great for the people in the building. The people in the cars, they were knocking out, but not the people in the building. So, I don't know if that's their model now, but I think it is. I think they don't take care of the people in the stores. That's why no people are using their stores. They've made it so that everybody uses the drive-thru. Intentional or not? Ponder that one. That's what I'll leave this note on. Pondering if Starbucks has changed how they operate, where the drive-thru is way, way more important than the people standing in front of them. It may be. I don't know. But I felt like that. So I had my DYFJ shirt. So you can figure out what that stands for. All right. So, wait, I have this. So I have all this stuff at the radio station building that I am going to, at some point, for the people who get to watch this later and see it, at some point in the not so distant future, I'm just going to have a garage sale. And I'm just going to invite people to come down, and I'm going to sell everything. Everything and anything that's left in the radio station building, from the railings that have the 1025 logo on them to, there's still cold records left. There's still autographed guitars left. Hell, I'll cut the bar into pieces with a chainsaw right in front of you if there's a specific name you want. The piece of bar. I don't care. I just, at this point, I just want people to have some of the stuff. So think about that. If there's things that you want from the radio station, I'll post about having a garage sale at some point, a yard sale, a parking lot sale, a estate sale. I don't know what you call it, something. So, all right. I'll go on all night. And I don't think I should go on all night. I mean, I could, but I won't. All right, so I will, let's see. There's a button that says FTB. So I believe that's fade to black. So I'll make an end card, and I'll have an opening card, and I'll create something for all this. This was a test to make sure it worked. So thank you for those who were here watching. Chess Boy, Joey, Jill Lewis, Buckeye Brian. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, Noah Geek, by the way, from Oklahoma. I don't know if you stayed or left, but cool. Someone from Oklahoma. So, all right, we'll do this again. Till then, peace out.